so you're live.
Okay.
Okay, you're live on YouTube.
I have to iron these down before I can construct them to sew, so didn't necessarily plan that. Okay, so which ones? Okay, so
There you go. Okay. All right, so it's kind of just there.
Okay, so I'm got it.
Oh, can you try writing the machine loud again? I just want to see how.
I won't even be doing this zigzag for this.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I won't really be doing a zigzag for much. I don't think at all for this, really. It'll be straight stitch most of the time. Okay. Okay, first bookmark, second bookmark. Lay them out a little bit. That's this one. This will be purple background with a tartan corner. This will be this one. And this goes on top.
There you go. Shows up.
Very slightly smaller, that square, but that's okay. It'll still work out and come together just fine. Okay. They're on the inside, these seams anyway, once I've turned it through. Okay, let's build this one. So we're going to put our paper down. And our background is going to be this color. This on top. So we've got 3 ready to go. This is going to be purple. Can you hear me whispering? Just at my other table here. I won't be able to get up and move around a lot once I start sewing, just because I have a sore back. So I'm going to set it all up for myself before I sit down. Okay, now we got rainbow with a purple corner.
Follows you, just automatically do it for you, but you should be good to shrink for a few hours.
Thanks, babe, for setting me up. Oh, I might have done that one
But I
wrong.
don't have added Christmas music for you this time.
1, 2, 3. No Christmas music. What will we do? Oh, I mixed up my purples here, I think.
Oh, and you can go on your phone for the chat and stuff, right?
Okay, so we'll do purple background. Yeah, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I have to go shave and get ready to go.
Of course.
You're a manager.
Okay, so this.
What are you in?
This. Are you talking to me?
Oh, you're in YouTube. Okay, I'm turning off YouTube. Oh, shit. X'd out of that video. Did you want to keep watching it?
It's, yeah.
Well,
Just in case, but I can find it again. Okay, these are the ones I'm coming back down to do.
see, if you go to your Twitch here and you go to your stream manager,
I should probably just
see
turn
that
this
you have
off.
2 viewers here, and you can just click on your chat here, and then you always see it. Viewers, and there. You can't see who is, but you can see if there is a viewer, and then you can check over here for a name. Right?
Okay. So I'll check there for the name. Okay.
Yeah, see. You can have it like this a little more. Does that help you see it? Yeah, you can see them right here.
Yeah, that's better. I mean, it's
There's
like I
a
can.
supplementary chat here, but you don't really need to worry about that too much, unless you want to see something from YouTube, because YouTube will show up there.
Gotcha. Okay, I think we're good to go. Thanks for getting me all set up.
Okay, yeah, oh shit, I gotta go.
Thank you. Okay, so we're building this. We've got our stabilizer here on the bottom, first layer. These are going to get turned inside out after we sew them, which is why it looks odd right now. It does take some getting used to when you start sewing about right sides, wrong sides together and flipping it over. And still mixes me up at times, but that's kind of why I lean towards simpler patterns, but because so much of sewing is cutting and measuring and ironing and geometry. Sometimes can suck the fun out of it, but try not to let it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave some clips or maybe just a mark where I want to. First I'm gonna pin it. And I want to leave my space on the side where the triangle is not. That got pinned just slightly off. So we'll redo that. Okay. So we're gonna maybe do it here is where I'll leave my gap right there. So I'll start here. I'm gonna mark. I do stick to my usual and I'll use a little clip right here. Red means stop. Okay, and we just want 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna move my needle in. Here we go. Oh, so actually I should have started here and gone around because I'll have to put it back on, but that's okay. Just getting warmed up. So I have to take it off. Normally I would only take it off at the end, but I just didn't really quite complete my journey. I should have started here and gone around, but that's okay. I'll just pop it back on and start from here. Come back in a bit. Take that pin out. Okay. Clip out and my pin. Oh, I missed a bit there, so let's go back over that. This was on a little bit crooked, but we can still fix it. But it's a warm-up one. We're making one extra than we need for that very reason, because I knew I'd be sitting here with a bit of pain. So I'm going to trim this a bit. Trim this side a little more. Oh, I can hear my folks' dog. Okay, and so we leave our little hole here so we can undo it. I'll make the next one a little bit bigger to make it easier for myself. Okay, we'll go from here. I'll probably end up doing a bunch in a row before we turn the next few, but you should always test your first one, make sure you did it right, because I've definitely made a couple of these where I've put the wrong layer on the wrong spot, and you end up with like this on the back. And because I'm someone who sews and has a bit of brain fog and brain issues, I always like to triple, quadruple check everything. Because I hate wasting my mental energy time when I sew. It's all spoons spent doing things with the energy and time you have. So I always measure things in spoons. So this is like a little bit crooked here because I had to narrow that one side a bit where I went a bit crooked with the layering. But again, good to have a practice first one. Often I'll just sort of tweak these as I can and use them myself or give them to immediate family who's not going to be judgy. And we'll go back over this with an iron, but that's how it works. Yeah. And I think I'll use a nice purple top stitch here so we won't worry. And I did forget to top stitch this before I sewed it down, which is another thing you can do too to make things not slide as much, especially with these little corners. But yeah, for the most part, I think we're good. I don't think I'll worry about sewing these all down until I'm done. We'll just keep adding to the pile because I got a few of them to make. And we'll sew a few, turn a few, sew a few, turn a few, I think, just to keep it all the steady flow. Steady flow, ba-da-da-da, steady flow. Oh, steady flow, Pearl Jam style. Does anybody know whose theme song that is, the way I'm singing it? There's a wrestler called Stephen Flo. He has a grunge theme wrestler. And he wrestles in the Lunacy wrestling program. It's pretty fun to watch. Comes out with a big flannel shirt tied to his waist and some like cargo shorts and ducks, long hair, holding up his guitar on the side of the ring. It's really cool. And his song is Steve and Flo. Don't remember all the words, Steve and Flo. It's a good one. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, see, like I think I had a batch of squares I did slightly smaller. So we'll have to just sort of rectify that issue as we go. Okay, straighten that up. Got our corner, and we're gonna stop on this side. And we're gonna go this way. Gonna pin it all first. And here we go. Like to double stitch on the corners, keep them strong. Double back stitch, I mean. Okay, so we'll snip. Take these off. And I'll turn a few at the end there. Make sure these are lined up right. Yeah, I think I was a little lazy on the cutting of my squares, so gotta be more careful with that. Sometimes I cut when I don't really want to deal with the noise of the machine, because it can get to my head sometimes. And sometimes if I'm cutting when I have brain fog, you know, it's not exact. But that's okay. Maker's gonna make whether they feel good or not. Okay. Pin it. Keep these layers together and pick a spot of my opening. We'll start here. Actually, we'll start slightly around the corner so I don't have to take it off. And we have a little door to turn it. Little magnet here I keep on my machine for the needles so they don't fall on the floor. Or you can use one of these. This little magnet in here so you don't lose them. Which is important when you have pets. Don't want my puppy eating them. I don't know if he would actually eat it. Hopefully he'd stop, but you know, never know. If I had a snack and then touched a pin and then, I don't know, who knows. My dog Budward likes to eat everything. Trim that one side of this one a little bit. Okay. Where'd my little clippy go? We'll grab a new one, it'll turn up. Okay, so that'll be my opening. Let's start here. My clip was holding up the presser foot there for a second. I was wondering what it was doing. Okay. Fabric kind of bunched us up a titch in the corner, but I think, oh, here's my clip right here hiding in plain sight. Oh, I just took that clip out. It's a bad idea. I don't want to close up my bookmark. So bunched a bit there, but I think we'll be okay once we trim things and iron. Okay, we'll trim them all at the end before we sew them. And then 3. Grab more. Got 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put some more here in the waiting area on deck. Is that what they say? So they said in showbiz or in the dance world, on deck. When you're waiting to go on stage. So I'll prep these guys for on deck. Actually, I will have to iron these a bit too, so I might wait and do that after I've sewn the other ones back together. Okay, so I'm just folding some fabric over my triangles here to make some corners for the ones that are sitting on deck. And we're going orange with a gummy bear corner and an orange top. Okay, bum 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 bum. That one. And that. Sorry guys, almost there. Okay, so we'll do this one. Should do this one instead. Then my corner. Oh, I just heard a puppy bark. You guys probably won't be able to pick that up on the mic, but got a little 7.5 pound pupper. Can be a handful sometimes, but he's adorable. Once I get my another camera set up at my cutting table, I'll get to see him because he has his little bed right in front of there. It's really cute. Okay, I'm back to rainbows and straightening out this corner. And it'll have a rainbow backing. Oh, I hear a little paws tapping. this is where we will have our doorway. And we will pin these together. Ouch. Not really close to the under edge on that one, but hopefully we'll be okay. Have a look once we turn them all out and see. Hopefully everything's lined up pretty good, because Mom's group is meeting tomorrow, and I famously left it till the last minute to work on. I'm pretty good at procrastinating. I'm working on it though. Working on it. Okay, another one there. See, a bit crooked there, but I think we can fix it. Okay. This one. Okay, so my corner's on this side now. This one's gonna have purple at the front and back. Sometimes what I have on the fabric for scraps and things sometimes is just sort of determines what the bookmarks will end up as. I try to make them look good, but I also like the idea of using scraps of things or just cut-offs, because I want to have as little waste as possible. We got enough fabrics and textiles in the world. Okay, so Dorian, go around. Goes back a little further. So get on my presser foot. But that's okay. Yeah, okay, this one's a little off, but we'll see. We shall see. Done is better than perfect. When you're on a time crunch. Okay, how many we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus that one, 6 sewing up. We're on number 7, and then we've got 3 more after that. This one's cute. It's got the pink tartan again with the purple backing. I like that one. Might make one of those for me. Do I want this stripe to be? Yeah, I want to line up with that one, so do it that way. This one will end up a bit trimmed off that side. Actually, might as well trim it now. Okay, got our doorway for turning it in out. And Okay, I'll pin it first, then add the doorway. I mean, you can pin this with as many pins as you like. I find I often move it more when I add more pins. So this seems to just work, but I guess the finished product will tell. Sometimes I'm a bit of a lazy sewer. I'll admit it. I'm self-aware. I do it for fun, so. Well, I'd like to make money out of it, but that's what I'm working on. Maybe that seam allowance too thick, but I could tell it was going over the edge on the fabric underneath it. So that's why I did that.
I told you my mom you're lying. She might go.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, another one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops, that one piece fell out.
Did we open up the new lunch meat yet?
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, for night number 2. Just double checking what I did.
I have enough bread for one sandwich for me, so I'm just going to have one.
Okay, so I'll do this. Actually, no. Switch this up for a second. I'm going to put the purple on the back.
Any viewers, does it say one still? Oh. I don't know if she'll
And
join. She might.
go to here. And this one will go on the back. I think it'll make more sense once it's on the book when it's like that. Okay, so we need to, I need to trim this one as well.
Thanks.
Love you. Okay. I need to get used to looking at the screens, my phone and the laptop, so that when someone does pop on and say something, I can say hello. And I wouldn't have been sewing for ages and not realized it. Because then it'll feel like I have company when I sew now, which I'm really looking forward to. Because my doggies don't talk back. I mean, I wish they did, but unless they're barking, they don't talk back. Or Budward likes to do these little grumble things when he's itching his back. He'll go, it's pretty cute. I'm tired because this one's a little wonky as well, and my back is screaming. Pardon?
I'm trying to wait.
I still didn't catch that.
I'm trying not to go to the opening.
Oh, yeah, what time is it now? Time.
15 after.
Oh, yeah, it's 11:45. Okay, unpin that. 2 more. And then we'll turn them all inside out and see where we're at. Well, actually, I'll have to trim the corners before we turn them inside out. Where's my clip for my door? Here's my clip. That's my hole that I leave in the fabric so that I don't accidentally sew over it. And we can actually turn these inside out, or right side in. Yeah, when we turn them out after the trimming, it'll get a little more visually interesting because you'll get to see them. Okay. That looks good. Looks good. Joe, can you turn the heat off for me, please?
The heat off?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit hot right now. Probably just should have just done the t-shirt. Oh wait, that's not the right way. Is that way or is it? Oh, I should have turned it this way. Then they won't be the wrong side. The gummy bears will be the right way up.
See, so now there should be 2 viewers, even though it says 1. So, like, how long does this shit actually take to...
Should you really say it that loud right now? Oh, and here I am spiking right into the mic. Way to go. Spiking right into the mic. Okay, last one.
Is this...
Jumping the gun, getting a little ahead of myself there. Went too fast. Okay, and I'll do a little snipping.
Now it says 2.
Snipping and then flipping. We'll snip and then flip.
Yeah, yours updated to say 2 as well. So.
Oh, we've got 2 peeps now. Is that going to be Diva's magic?
No, it's not. Oops, sorry, it's me.
Oh, it's Poops McPlenty. Hey, Poops McPlenty.
Goodbye, babe.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'll do a little snipping. Oops, that's okay. Missed some of my corners here. See, these, my edges should be a lot cleaner. They really should, but I'm not going to beat myself up too much because I'm in pain and I'm trying to keep up with my make schedule and keep moving, because if I just stay flat on my back, then it hurts even more. Okay. Oh, a little close to the edge there, so be a little more careful.
I got a delivery there, but
No,
not for you.
not for me. Is this stuff your sister said was going to come? What, Riffies? Okay.
Yeah, it took my name in like way after. I don't know why it's so slow.
Oh, like when you go to follow or comment? I think he means when he goes to chat in the chat room. It takes a little while for it to pop up on our end. We're still learning about Twitch. He knows way more about it than I do because he's done a lot of the setting up for getting me on the platform. He's also on the platform under Poops McPlenty. You got some other stuff in the works, which is looking pretty freaking cool. Okay. Snip, snip, snip. A few more to go. Then it'll get a little more exciting. Thrilling world of sewing. Normally I'd just be doing the corners, but because I was a bit sloppy on the sides here. Actually, these ones are fine, so they'll probably be good. Just do the corners. This one's probably fine too. Okay. A bit of stabilizer confetti. Okay. Now the turning in and out part. In and out. Oh, oddly made me just want a burger. Thinking of In-N-Out Burger. I don't think I had enough breakfast, but I'll hold out till lunchtime. Get a decent lunch because I gotta go to work later. There's usually, even though I bring snacks with me, there's often never time to have it. Especially right now because we've got Christmas shoppers coming in, which is awesome because I love it seeing people support local. We've got a ton of people, a ton of awesome artists in the shop. I sell my stuff there too, which is kind of fun. It's always cute to see like who chooses your stuff. Sometimes they'll tell you who's getting it as a gift. So after we turn all these out, we'll iron them all. I'm not totally sure if I'll stream that part just because I don't have a camera set up for it, and when I tried to use it on this table it didn't quite work great, so we'll see. Yeah, if my edges had been a bit cleaner than this corner bit here, they would have been a bit better, but like we say, I'll do that when I'm ironing it. It's fine. Just do the turning out now. So that's cute. This one. This one's purple and money in that. So you're going between the two fabric pieces, not the fabric and this, because you want to leave the backing against the stabilizer, the backing of your bookmark. I've used softer stabilizer before for this, but I feel like the cutaway is stiffer, and I like it better than the softer stuff, at least for bookmarks anyway, because you kind of want them to be stiff like a piece of paper. And I don't actually use adhesive for these. When I first made them for the first few, I used a little bit, but I prefer not to. So when I can make things without it, I do it without. Just less synthetics, less glue, less things like that in it, I think is better. Doesn't smell. I can work around it. Doesn't affect my head. This one's a bit tight for turning in and out, but we'll get there. I left this edge a bit close to the corner where I made my doorway, so I'll make that bigger, or make it closer to the middle of the side next time. This one's like almost right at the corner, so I'll leave more space there next time. Whoops, oh, see that? I just poked through, but we can fix that when we top stitch around it. Just gotta be careful when you're turning things. This is kind of pointy. This is a tube turner. It goes through a purple plastic tube. And then this will clean up more once we've ironed it. Oh, I will fix this one a bit more though. There we go. I just end up doing all of them as usual. Okay, now we've got the jellies. Okay, inside out. Tricky when you're doing it with small things. Little tubes are the worst, like for straps and things. I mean, using the tube turner is a good idea, but even that can be a pain for really little straps. Oh, almost poked through on that one too. It's because I'm trying to do it fast. Okay. Oh, I did actually stack these ones opposite of what I meant to, but that's okay. I meant for this to be purple and a jelly back, but that's okay. It still looks okay. So, only you and I will know, right? Clean those up in ironing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go, including this one I got right here. Another reason why it's good to double stitch, like double back stitch, back and forth when you start and finish, because for here you want the hole where you're digging through to turn it to be a bit stable. You don't want it to just unravel as you're like on the stitches pull as you're turning it. Just creating more work for yourself and potentially some holes. Oh, that worked out better. See, purple back. That's what I sort of meant for the jelly. But that's okay. Getting repetitive now. Okay. Boots with Plenty says, nice work. Thanks, babe. I went too close to the edge on this one too, but we'll change that up for the next batch of these I do. I haven't done one of these for these little thick eyes for a while. I made them in the summer and some last Christmas as well. Okay. Maybe we'll just undo a couple here. So I just sort of put my needle noses in and pinch at the edge. I like to use the rounded ones for jewelry so they're not as sharp. There's no edge on it really. That'll snag on the fabric. Okay. Okay, I think the stuff got a little bit bunched up inside. Maybe the stabilizer pulled away a bit from it, I'm not sure. There's more chance of that when you're not using adhesives, but that's okay. Okay, this corner is being a bit of a tough customer. Not sure what happened there. If it's just stitched down a bit funny because the layers were crooked, that might have been the one at the start that I had to trim even more. That's better. Oh yeah, you can just turn it inside out too if you wanted a different way. I forgot about that. That's sort of an obvious thing. So that might work for this one. And then the problem's solved and I didn't actually do it wrong. Haha, see? It works. So sometimes I don't necessarily see the obvious when it comes to the flipping of patterns and things, but that's okay. Happy accident. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This one I'll have to iron a bit. Oh yeah, these guys I didn't finish doing. Another one I've seen a fabric of that I think might be, or a pattern that'd be kind of cute, is like fabric fortune cookies, which are kind of cute. I think those would be cute one year. Or like those little paper games and like hands embroider little messages to play it on. I would really love to make one of those. I think maybe that'll be a really cute like birthday gift idea or something sometime for someone. That'd be cool. Just different colors of fabric for the colors, or different animals or patterns or something. That'd be neat. Just play around with it. Okay, so 2 more. Yeah, we don't have any left on the other table, so let's double count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, there we go. 10 total. Oh, this one I didn't really go to the edge. Oh, that's the first one. This is the first one we did where I didn't actually go right to the edge. Oh, I have to go back over this one because the seam is coming out loose. So we'll put that right sides together again, which is unfortunate, but I saw it. before, so we will, it's on a purple side, so we'll have to stitch a bit closer here and here. So we'll put that one there for now. Okay. Not a lot of sewing for this one, eh? I mean, we did it all already. We just gotta do more turning out, more ironing, and then sewing. So, like I said before, sewing is very little actual time sewing. All the times you're doing everything else. Prepping. I'm gonna use this one so I don't poke a hole as easy. Can't decide if standing up's more comfy or sitting down. Definitely can't stand for long, or sit for long, I mean to say. Ooh, what's up, Riffy? Why you whining? Why you whining? 11:39. Okay, well, almost lunchtime. Too bad you guys don't get lunch, but maybe I'll give you a treat. I'm talking to my doggies. Okay. And this one. Oh, it made this hole pretty small, but another thing I forgot to do was I forgot to top stitch these corners down on the triangles after they got ironed down. I guess it's not the end of the world, but c'est la vie. Not gonna worry about it. These are gifts, and it's the thought that counts. But I will try hard to pay more attention next time. I think I even said I was gonna do it, and then I didn't do it. This is where it's also maybe good to have people in the comments. They can be like, wait, you forgot to do this. Then they can tell you. Collaborative sewing. For people like me that forget steps or can get a little consumed with brain fog if they're working through some of their pain. Okay. Okay, this one we gotta restitch a bit, so we'll do that first. I'll put my clip on so I don't close it up by accident. And it's on a purple side, which is the edge of the corners, or like the triple fabric corners. I think we might just go around the whole thing one more time just to be safe. And we'll go in slightly further from before. So this one will end up a little bit smaller than the others, but that's okay. But that's okay. I really say that a lot, don't I? I should make that my slogan. But that's okay. Isn't that like an old self-help book back in the day? I'm okay, you're okay. Can't remember. Okay, let's see if that worked. scissors. Oh, right on their hook, right where they're supposed to be. Get some of these frames off. I mean, they're all going inside the thing, but sometimes they just get in the way. Okay, let's see how we did. Let's see how this holds together now. Let's see if reinforcing it helped. I mean, this turning it inside out when it's a thing this small isn't necessarily very easy on the fabric either. So depending on what kind of fabric you're using or how it's woven, cheaper fabric, more expensive fabric, it really can depend on the integrity of it, especially if you've gone close on the seam allowances, which is, I have a habit of doing often. By no means do I claim to be a perfect sewer. I got bad habits I'm trying to break, some of them. Others, yeah. I'm sure there's good points too. Just babbling away a bit right now. Trying to keep talking, practice talking while you're on this stream so you can engage people. But I'm realizing like that does take work. It takes mental work to think about it because often I will just sort of sit here and go and go and go and I haven't said a peep to anybody for a couple hours except maybe singing the occasional song lyric. We had Christmas music going the other day, like, you know, just like generic stuff that's fine for copyright stuff. I gotta get more familiar with the different streams and different music things we can use that are Twitch friendly and copyright friendly. But also stuff I could like sing along to because I do love to sing and listen to music. Sometimes I'll put musicals on TV that I've seen before when I sew so I can just sort of hear them. I don't have to always be looking over at them, but I can join in on my favorite songs. I'm a band kid, chorus kid, total band geek. Geeks are cool guys. They're some of the best people. So, I say so. Always about the sew puns. How many words have the word sound sew in them I can use? Okay, this one's pretty much the same regardless of which way I do it. These corners are a little puffy. It's just if I'm more precise with my sewing and my measuring, my cutting, everything, all that stuff gets cleaner. So it is good to just remind myself of those habits because they are things I could break easily and have some much nicer work. And then it would be easier to turn. It wouldn't be as finicky. But I'm aware and I'm just making those changes as I go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're gonna iron these down a bit and get them all sorted. So I guess maybe I will just move the ironing board over here since it's not going on the cutting. Before when I worked here, it was the cutting mat that fits on my machine that didn't work because it slid. But I think I'll just make the time to move my machine. And that way you guys can be involved because I can just move it back. So we're gonna move this out of the way for a minute. Sorry if that's loud. Try not to make too much noise. Shift a few things over here. And move this over. Perfect. Bit of coffee. I'll move it entirely. And got my iron. This is the iron I'm using. Little Oliso. They're pretty cute. I'll leave this up on here because I'm not totally sure how this would handle the heat. It is plastic. Okay, green, green, green. I need to make a little cover for this so it's not so bright. Sorry about that, guys. I might get my other little iron out. that warm up a little bit and reinforce some of these seams and corners. I'm gonna get my clapper real quick. Watch out, bud. Oh, wet feet in here. Where is, there it is. Come on. Come on back in. Back in. Come on. Come on. Oh, trying to grab them. Okay, I can only show you one puppy because the other one's too big to lift, but here's our little puppy. His name is Riff. Like guitar riff, he's wearing a little sweater that my mom knit him. Gotta put him down now though, before he starts getting squirmy on me. Oh, here's my little wood clapper. I have another one that's about twice the size. It's great for on your hemming pants or really doing a flatten down or fella seam to get it on. And if you do it with like a different type of material, it'll get too hot with the wood. It sort of keeps it will absorb some of the heat and it won't burn your hands, but it'll also keep the seam nice and hot, like it sort of continues ironing it afterwards. Fold these down. I'm trying to think of what, I think purple mainly is what I'll use for sewing them down because a lot of these are purple, and then I'll just change out the thread for a couple of them that have different colors. Basically just these two, I think. Maybe we'll do orange and then green for that one. So, let's see, we'll turn this up a bit, and there we go. If you had adhesive on your stabilizer, you probably would want to make sure you're not using a lot of steam. I'm not, so it'll make it hotter too. So even with stabilizer, you do want to be careful. You don't want to burn it. It's a little more like paper that way, especially this cutaway stabilizer. It feels kind of like paper, like old recycled paper, kind of like that fibrous thing. I obviously trimmed my edge a bit much because this is bleeding over a bit here on this one, but giving myself a break because I'm sewing through the fog. Sewing through the brain fog. Sewing through the brain fog. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is a bit too long on that side, so I'll fold this even more. Didn't make this very easy for myself. Tidy work makes it easier too, guys, so I'm gonna work hard to try and keep things a bit more precise on the prep side of things so I don't end up doing messy work, but I think we can clean that up upon stitching. See, it's a little wonky, but homemade. Okay, we'll fold this one under. Oh, I'm gonna move my stuff here so I can still see what I'm doing with my phone. Okay. Very finicky work to be doing on a brain fog day with these little edges here. Sometimes I feel like my fingertips aren't really working or following what my brain wants them to do. I keep talking about my brain and brain fog. What I mean is I have chronic migraine, so from multiple head injuries, so sometimes I can, my memory is not amazing and I can get a little mixed up when I'm sorting things or organizing things and doing a lot of things all at once. I mean, I can function and stuff, but sometimes it just takes me a little longer than it used to before I hurt myself, so I just have to allow myself time, and sometimes I have to do things multiple times before I get them. And thankfully I work in a shop where they're very understanding about that fact. Even customers too, when I take a little longer to check them out than other staff members. So it's a really lovely place to work. And if I ever, on being at the till and on the screen, if that's ever a bit too much, I can just help people on the floor too, which is always good. Okay, so we've got 2 there. Those ones will do with the other colors, but I still gotta iron them. Yeah, these corners would have been much easier to pop out, and these edges wouldn't have been overhanging as much if I had been pickier about my measurements when I did all my squares and triangles and multiple layers of fabric and stabilizer. But this is sewing in real life, folks. Sometimes we skip things or we just do them a little too fast because we want them done, and we got a Christmas list of things and makes we want to do, and it's just how she goes. And I just want to not sweat the small stuff and enjoy this process, so that's what we're doing. We're getting her done. And it's still going to look good. And no apologies. That's a very good advice from Julia Child. When we make stuff, whether it's a beautiful home-cooked meal or sewing a cute little wee bookmark for all the lovely ladies in my mom's book group, you don't apologize. There might be little things that you could have done better or little tiny mistakes, and some people will notice and some people will not. Most people that notice won't say anything. And those are my kind of people. Oh, here we go. Turn this one back because this is the way I wanted it. This way. It's so funny that I thought I did it wrong. Well, I might have, but then I could just turn it so it didn't matter. Pop that out a little more with this one. Chopstick works for this too. Okay. Purple, yeah, that's how I wanted it. Actually gonna move my other mat over and move my chair back so that I could be standing on a bit of a flat, on a cushion here. There we go. Oh, there's a rogue slipper. I'm not sure where my other one went. That's funny. Actually, the dog might have brought that over. I don't remember leaving them under there. I'm not really into slippers, but not that I never used. I mean, he was when he was first a puppy, but famous last words, right? Hasn't been getting out for as many walks because it's been very stormy and rainy, and he just is like a little paintbrush. He just wicks it all up, even with his Christmas haircut. Okay. He's still warm. Still a little warm. These are the ones I want to do a different color, so we'll put them down there for now. These ones are the ones that will all be purple for the thread colors. Okay, we've got a few more. Did we sew this one shut? No. So let's that one there. 4 more to iron. Oh, I don't know if you guys can pick up that on the mic. Budward's grumbling. Oh, Riffy. I think the puppy's annoying him a little bit. He's trying to egg him on to play. And Budward is a bit older. He just wants to chill. He has some puppy play days sometimes. Or the puppies will be playing around him, my dog and my parents' dog. And he'll be like, "Rrr, get away." Get out of here, you little kids. He wants to just snooze. Okay, we're at 11:58. Okay. So we'll probably be doing this for about another couple of minutes, and then I'll switch things back for the top stitching. we probably got about another 15, 20 minutes of streaming. Just a heads up if anybody's just tuning in, thinking about joining the chat, welcome. If you're debating, want to help a newbie out, new to Twitch and figuring this all out, but I'm really loving looking and discovering all of the makers. It's so cool to see what everyone makes and their way, they're even just like their setups and just even the way they do their tech, like inspiration that way, what they keep where, what different boards they have for switching things up, camera views. It's neat to really sort of get a little glimpse into someone else's making world. The musicians too is a really fun one I'm finding. That's really a nice chatty place too. Once you sort of start talking about music and tunes and things, I found they'll sort of hop on to the comments you're making. At least some of the stuff I've done on some channels and made a comment, they'll start talking about it. It's just cool. Music is such a thing that brings people together, and I think making is like that also. It's pretty cool. Okay. Almost there. Let's do this one a bit. Pop that out a little. Okay, and fold this bit in. Hopefully, is my head, okay, good. I was just realizing I didn't want to be covering it up with my head, what I was doing. So I gotta remember to look at my reference camera here, the laptop. And the phone works too, I guess, but that shaded area underneath kind of gets in the way. Sorry, I just realized you guys can't see what I see, so you're not sure what I mean, but. Okay, just gonna concentrate for a minute here. It's more brain power too when you're talking at the same time and doing stuff. It might sound easy, but when you get fatigued or brain fog or you're in pain, it kind of, you can tell that you even got to think about those sorts of things, what you're just trying to say when your body's feeling distracted. Sciatica stuff's all nervy, so it can just be all consuming. Try not to always complain about my pain and different things I do when I'm on here, but it's definitely a part of my life, so you will hear about it now and then. And I think sometimes it's good to talk about those things, and other people feel a little more normal, or not normal, but you know, like they're not the only ones going through similar things or pain, or you know, just we all navigate different things. Okay, now we're going to do top stitching. So we'll change things up again, turn the iron off, and go from there. Off, okay, well, storage side, move this out of the way. Coffee can come back. It's a bit cold, but we might still need the iron at the end, so I'm not going to get rid of it completely. I am going to leave it up on this board because I think that's a little safer up there. And get the machine back here. Okay. And we'll need new thread for top stitching. These and these. Okay, actually, we'll probably, do I have green? Got green, so that's perfect. We'll use that for the green one. And we'll use orange for the orange one. Get those ready to go. Oops. and go from there. And purple for this one because they're almost all of purple on them, so I think purple is the way to go. I might use this variegated purple and go from there because I think it'll work well with a lot of these different ones. And I do have it, it's right here.
Any more viewers?
No,
Oh, I'll keep going.
but I'm keeping going because, well, the viewers will come just like,
Yeah. Over there.
what's that movie? They Will Come? Oh, Feel the Dreams. Feel the Dreams.
Angels in the outfield.
Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, that's a baseball movie too. Okay. We'll do these ones first. The purplies. Pardon me. Okay. Move the mat because I'm going to put the chair back in. Pardon me. Sorry, I tried to cover up there. I'm not sure how loud that was. Hopefully not too bad.
Yeah, but it seems like
Okay, here we go. 12:05. Okay, well this will be good. We'll be done. I'll get this with more than enough time to sort of have a bit of a rest and some lunch before I go to work. Which is good because I always got to pace myself so I don't hit a wall and get a migraine. Because sewing is difficult if you have a migraine. Anything's difficult if you have a migraine. Okay. Just moving a few things around here. Bear with me. Okay. So we'll do it right on the side and positioning for my stitches, I mean, right on the edge. Okay, move it forward and back all the time. Here we go. It'll get louder there when you hit the edge in the corner, especially if any fabric is a bit bunched up. Just move it a titch there. I do have a stitch jumper I can use, which is this kind of a thing. Each end is a bit thick, different depth, I mean. And if you need to have it go over something, you just stick it right behind your presser foot and do it from there. And then it'll get over it. Okay, awesome. And because unfortunately I forgot to do the top stitch on this bit before we did that, I closed them up. Normally you would have one down here as well. But yeah, works out either way. And I think that works out nicely. Okay. Now I'll do this one. If you're unsure too, it's always good to just sort of proceed slowly with a couple hand cranks before you hit the pedal, because then you can kind of tell if this fabric is going to snag, and then you don't just go full force with the gas, the pedal, I mean.
Parents thought you sold the bike.
Pardon?
Parents thought you sold the bike.
Oh, because it was gone?
It's a beard.
Oh, I keep meaning to take pictures of it and do it, but I keep procrastinating it. We're trying to get rid of an e-bike. Not get rid of, but like sell. Works great. It's just not something my parents will use anymore. So let it find another home. Okay, here we go. Okay, number 2, different styles.
Yeah, and then we talked a lot, not a lot about the position. Oh, we got a viewer. That's not.
Okay. Pardon? Slay Witch. Hey, Slay Witch, how you doing? Thanks for joining our small little group here. I am making some fabric bookmarks for my mom's sewing group or book club. And we've pretty much constructed them, and we're just sewing up our openings where we had to turn them back in, right side out. So we're making our way through these, mostly with purple top stitch, and then we'll move on because we have 2 of them that are a different color. Go from there. Do you sew at all, Slay Witch? And if so, what do you sew? Do you slay while you sew? It's pretty cute. I like the username. I'm just gonna poke this corner out a little more before we stitch it down. Do I need my stitch jumper? Keep it handy just in case. Okay. Ooh, pull that up a bit more. Snip my snippies. Ooh, tiny bit of thread here got bundled up. That's right where I started it. So we'll just pick that out. There we go. Another one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, almost there. I think we're gonna stick with this color of thread. And we're gonna start on this side. Ooh, did I get over the edge there? Oh, 1 stitch over the edge. 1 stitch over the edge. Okay.
Yeah, he asked me if I was looking for other work.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Like at other places, or like because it's full time, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because he's saying like, were you looking? He's like, are you just, so you're just looking around for work now that you've left that place? Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah. I didn't actually plan until January. I just saw this ad pop up, so I figured, hey, I need to talk to Tim and see what's going on.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and with the timing too, right? With holidays and things, you were kind of like,
Yeah, I was just looking.
oh, I just took my thread out of the needle, so I have to put that back in. 3 more with purple, and then we'll be moving to the other colors. Green for one and orange for the other. Who has a big truck for what?
Those people that live with their parents.
I'm not sure what you're. Yeah, do you want to grab? Oh, it's just Gemma. You got Riv. Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna worry about Jen. I'll worry about Riv. Rippy boy.
Oh, sorry guys. You can hear my puppy barking. We've got some people arriving at the house. I'll be visiting my folks upstairs. So that's what that's about. Yeah, they live on the first level. I mean, the second level. We live on the first. We did install the kitchen down here. And then it allows us all to be in close proximity and take care of each other. Okay, so that one's done. Blends in with the purple quite well. I didn't even know if it had soda. These are all done. 2 more of these. Okay, Gemma. What's she doing? Okay. One more with purple, and then we're on to the next.
Do not worry about it, Riv. It is not for you to bark.
Okay. That's enough. Sorry, that was me talking to my puppy. He's barking at me. Okay, snip in a couple few right here. Okay, now we'll change these colors up. And 1, 2, the green one, and then the orange one. There it is. Pardon me?
The boys. The boys.
Oh, my husband's talking about the birds in the backyard. He's watching. We like birdies, and we like to go out and take pictures of birds. And it's been nice since we put feeders up in the yard. See what ones actually come around and get to know what they're called. And
well, the other one's gone.
yeah, it makes all the difference when you switch it to the thread. Glad we did it with the green. It would have looked a bit odd if we'd done it with a different color. Even the white, I feel like, would have stood out too much. Okay, there's only one that color, so that's all we need of that one. Because I was working with the fabric that I got. And we'll switch it with some orange. Whoops, hit the mic there a bit. Okay. And then we'll give them a quick final press. Should probably plug that in now or turn it on now. Okay. Going to sew it this way so that I can see what I'm doing here. It's just the opposite way, but I want to see this edge because it's a little bit uneven. Perfect. Move it a little bit. Perfect. And I'll flip it back over because that's the way it will want to lie since I ironed it that way earlier. Perfect, and that bit's on the back. You don't really notice it as much. Okay, we're not going to be using orange on the next project, so at least not right away. So I don't need that one out. Oh, okay, maybe don't twist like that. I'm going to get up. Orange. Put my jump stitch away. Okay, and I can move this back because I'm not going to need it for this part. Turn it off. Bring this back. This on. Okay.
Well, buddy's friend. So I'm just come hang out with us.
Okay, just do this so they lie a little flatter. Oops, didn't iron that one yet. Get my snips out. Snip as I go if I need to. 1, 2. Okay. Went a bit over the corner on there. It'll still work as a bookmark though. So I'm not worrying about it. So it's just sort of a random assortment of fabrics, plus these ones that we already had made. This one, and this one. So this one has softer stabilizer in it. I mean, how many we end up with, I might just keep this one. We'll see, because these ones work a bit better. These ones we've already done though. So we'll put these. Whoop. jelly one too. That one's fun fabric. I've got some coasters and trivets made out of the jelly fabric at the shop right now. Jelly, gummies, and this tartan fabric's cute too. Or not tartan, this thistle, the bees. It's a cute one. I don't know, do I want to leave that as all purple or change it up? People can decide, I guess, for themselves.
I wonder if I could make like an Arduino switch or something.
A what switch? What are you talking about, babe?
An Arduino switch that I can put either in or underneath your pedal. Oh,
What does that mean? What do you mean?
I'm down to one viewer, but I'm still watching. No, you could probably do it. I'd have to get better at programming.
Okay, one, two.
Because if you can program an Arduino switch to be a volume limiter, a volume, like to make the volume go down when it's depressed, then we could put it in your foot pedal, and then when you start to sew, it just lowers the volume down on your microphone until it.
Oh, that'd be
like,
cool.
low, like or off, like lower it on, low on.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Husband's talking about doing a sort of a switch that's somehow linked up with my pedal so that when I go to sew, it will lower the volume and have like a limiter so it's only up to a certain height of sound so the machine doesn't take over too much. Because it is a bit of a loud one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we needed 9 and we've got 10. Oh, we need 13 total, plus these ones I've already made. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So well. I've got this one too, but it's a bit thicker. It has thicker stabilizer in it. So I might just let people decide, and Mom can bring back whichever extras, depending on how she's going to do it. Okay, so this is all of them, you guys. We didn't sew these ones today. These were pre-done. So I'll move those, but this is everything we did, which is pretty cool. I guess I'm just going to grab a little book to put it on to show you. Got one under here. Right. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that one because it's on the ground and it's kind of got stuff from the ground on it. So let's use this. See? Open our book. Okay, what do we want to read about? Okay, we're reading about making princess A-line dresses. Oh, we gotta take a break. Need to close it. See, isn't that fun? There we go. See how it looks, different styles. This one. Kind of cute, right? The little rainbow one's cute too. Tartan. Okay, there we go. Guess I could put a couple in here. All the bookmarks. Save all the spots. Much more we got. Oh, let's put them all in, see what it looks like. There we go, all the bookmarks we made in a book. It looks kind of cute with the overhead view. If I go a bit lower, it'll look cuter this way. I'll move the table. I gotta turn the iron off anyway. Iron off. There it is. All of our bookmarks.
Calm down.
Thanks for watching, you guys.